せーの。Hi, Nicchikettoです. Happy Monday! It's great to see you! We're playing more Happy Home Designer. But you probably already knew that because you can read. Anyway, we're gonna continue off where we, I don't need to play the info treads. Why would I need to do that? I don't even know what that does. We're back at the office and Isabel's here. Get out there and do your best! Oh wow, I can... A school, a shop, office, restaurant, department store. That's a lot! Like, that's so much. We already built the school, so I'm guessing it's another room? I feel bad saying no to her because I forgot why she was here and I wanted to see all the options, but let's start with a regular house. I can't run in this building. What a shame. I should be able to run in my building. Anyway, it is great to see you guys. I forgot to change the go live notification, but that's fine. Anyway, let's see who's out here. I want an agricultural empire. Is that too much? That's a very interesting request. I want to be surrounded by green. Green. Okay. Are these two the only ones? The problem is now they can also be down here. Oh yeah. Lopez, what's up? How much bigger this town will get. I'd like to reply chic quality furniture. She wants a bougie house, that's fine. And a nice space where I can just be myself. I kinda wanna do the agricultural empire. Yeah, that look in your eye means you're from Nook's Homes. Think you could help me with that? Leave it to me! I'm sure you'll do a great job. Alright. Well. Alright, let's take a look. We definitely want somewhere that's, somewhere that looks like it'd be okay for farming. That might not be bad, but the pond kind of takes up a lot of room. I could literally put it anywhere, it wouldn't matter. This one's not bad, let's do this. I don't think it actually depends where you put it. I think you can put it literally anywhere and it's totally fine. As far as I know, this game is not picky. My new house is gonna go exciting. I cannot jump in the river. Never can jump in the river. We are about safety. And only safety, and I pressed the wrong button. And I have a pizza next to me. Alright, let's see what he wants. Alright. This is gonna be interesting if those are your... Alright. Let's see. Do I have anything new that I got for him? Yeah, rice paddy wall. Looks pretty good. Is there anything else we can work with? Garden tools, pointy hat scarecrow, rice plant, but Why would that? I mean, that's great because it's exactly what we want, but like that's kind of weird. Who am I to seriously judge, though? This guy just wants to feel like he's on a farm, and you know what? That's fine. It's good for him. Oops. Sometimes it lags out on that animation and I get spooked that it's gonna like break something. Generally this game runs really well though. Never like this noise that it does when it does that. Problem is trying to work this into the scene is real difficult. I mean, I guess I could just put it in the corner, but like... I don't have a good place for it. That's the unfortunate part. I just don't have a good spot for it. We also did not unlock that many new things. Paper parasol, black rain boots. Oops. I hope my table might... I hope my title won't always stay just- oh, wait, I can- I can do that? Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I'm not sure what the point of being stuck in the wheat is, but it's great that the game gives us that opportunity. Alright, let's see for other things. If he wants farming... Maybe not yellow tulips. Maybe let's go with something... Not the stinky plant. Probably not the stinky plant. Sapling... Ooh, maybe sunflowers? Oh, that would look so great if I could put them on top, but I can't. See, that would look literally perfect, but I can't do that. So I guess we can just put it... I mean, it's a little messy, but I think it's fine. Succulent, cypress, cacao tree. Since this room is not an actual farm, he can at least have real plants. Hi, Altaja, it's great to see you! It is going okay. Casual display stand is not gonna cut it though. Oh yeah, wood display stand, that looks way better. Yeah. Makes it look like he's selling some fruit. It's so messy. That's fine. But it is going okay. I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. Cause yesterday I made the mistake of forgetting to take my iron supplements, and that did not end well. I was totally fine. It's just that I felt like a zombie the entire day. But I was okay. That's the important part. I want to put the windmill outside. Can I put like fertilizer? I feel like I mean, it's bad to just leave it on the ground like there. The problem is you really don't get a lot of room inside. There's a better place to put the greenhouse. Greenhouse looks way better if it's like this. Wait a second, I got an idea. If this will fit, which it might not. Okay, that fits. Where to put the garden tools? This is a real question. Hang on, we got a bit of a crisis here, but we can make it work. We can make this work. Can you actually sit in the tractor? No. What a shame. We should be able to sit in the tractor. Yeah, that looks pretty good for the inside. Although, are there any, like... No, there's not really any rugs that would look good. I am doing okay. Hopefully you're doing well, too. I'm a little sleepy, but... hopefully you are doing well. So what we want to do is make this place look like a farmhouse. Put like an apple tree. I don't know why there isn't like a separate thing for these, but there, as far as I, or maybe actually yeah, there is the outdoor section. Sorry for clearing my throat so much. If he wants an agricultural empire, I'll give him an agricultural empire. Move the tree. It teleports me because it won't let me just drop myself in the water, unfortunately. Okay, so we also need the windmill. Which I'm glad he thinks looks great. I can barely even see it because it is totally in my way. Is there literally any good place to put this? What about over here? It's not horrible, I don't like it, but it's not really about what I want, it's about what the client wants. Now the client wants this ugly— the client will love this ugly windmill, which is the important part. Some more plants. If he wants an agricultural empire, he's gonna get an agricultural empire. Actually, these flowers don't really make sense right there. Oh, that's a streetlight. Nah, probably not. Put like a bucket here. Yeah, there we go. That is a propane stove. I don't know if you would want that. Like that, maybe? No, the thing is so ugly. I think maybe just leaving it like this might be the best bet. We've got everything we need. Good. Oops. I'll finish. Oh wait, shit, I didn't redecorate his actual house, but it's fine. We outside of his house, I mean. I forgot to customize the outside of his house, but you know, honestly it looks pretty normal, so they never show you the outside, which is kind of sad. Look at him enjoying his agricultural empire. Yeah, I wish they showed them outside in their backyards, but they don't. It's kind of sad. Very nice. I get to live here? Perfect. We're into the new motion, Glee. Also, give me like 5 seconds. There you go. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of fun. Write your report and head on home. Well, what do you want to do? Finish work for today. It's like, no, I'll keep working, but like, there's nothing else to work on. Continue with the game. You know it, baby. I should not talk with my mouth full, though. That is not good. Very unbecoming, you know? Let's see what the residents want. There's a lot of you. Landscape garden. Meet mansion. Is that Carmen? No. That's O'Hare. Okay. No, I kind of like the idea of, my dear, you look exactly like someone from Nook's Homes. It's a bit tragic. My house, that is. I must have a new house. Leave it to me. It looks like I just punched her. So she wants a house that's all green. So we should give her a yard that's all green too. Right there will work. Go get him, tiger. Woo. Yes, it's a good spot. So far, so good. A nod to all things green. Well, she probably wants a greenhouse then. A greenhouse and a green outdoors. Okay, we can work with this. Did not mean to sit down there. It's really easy in Animal Crossing to accidentally just like hop on something. The ornate wall. Thing is, I want it to look good. And sometimes that is easier said than done. Oh, actually, that doesn't look terrible. That's kind of I don't know if the game would ID that as green, but pastel tile wall. I mean, it's a little bit ugly, but you know what? It's fine. If it makes her happy, that's enough. That's enough for me. If it makes her happy. Let's put some things down that are green. Such as a green rug. How about a green rug? The thing does not mesh at all. I cannot work with that green rug in here. Lots of St. Patrick's Day stuff. There's a corn plant, which apparently is... I mean, it's green. It's green. Now, this is just a green chair, so I think if I just... Green is a really weird word. Okay. There really aren't... There really isn't that much. These... That doesn't look too bad. I don't like that. Well, part of me thinks it's okay looking, and the other part of me is like, that is disgusting. Problem is that, like, if there's too much of the same color, it makes it, like, hard to, like, bring it together. But that classroom floor doesn't look too bad. Now let's try the walls. Let's add a wreath. That looks nice. I can put myself coming through the wall if I really wanted. Yeah, here. Alright. Let's get going. It's kind of hideous, but it's fine. It's her dream, not mine. I also don't like the ceiling ones. They just mess with me. This might be good enough for an indoor area. Maybe some more plants? Pine bonsai? Yeah! Actually, no, that's really ugly. Let's not do that. No, no, and no. A sapling, a single rose. Is there any green food? Just a shopping bag with something green in it. Here's the lunchbox. looks alright. That looks just fine. And I mean, I could put some pears in there, but I think it's probably fine the way it is. I just saw my computer try to do something in the background. It's just like, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. Nothing should open in the background. That's never a good sign. Like, literally ever. And this is a green coconut. This looks pretty good. Let's work on the outside. This time we will start with her house. So I don't forget. Find something green. Melon exterior, maybe? Can't, you can barely see it though. Is there like a dark green door? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty good to me. And if she wants green in your yard, she will get green in her yard. I wish this topiary looked better. I think it's actually kind of ugly, but like, it's whatever. There's not a lot of options, unfortunately, for like really good looking outdoor stuff. That pine tree will not do. Let's just put another pear tree, cause that's green on green. Go green. Those are oranges. Banned. No other color other than green. Just kidding. I could give her like only the color green, but that would just... When you add all of the same color, it just doesn't usually look good. You have to like make sure the colors like mesh. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't really know anything about like color theory. Like, I've never like actually studied it. But I do know how to make colors look good together, and if colors look bad together, I can tell you that too. I don't really know where I'd put this bench. Oh, we can put some clovers too. Which you cannot see anyway. You can like barely see that. And you can't put them right here, so... Oh, I know what we could do. There is a copy-paste function that you can do, but because I'm playing this on a different set of hardware, I don't know how to do it, and I think I would have to set it up, so... AKA, I'm not bothering. It hasn't been too bad so far. There's a couple missions where it was a little bit annoying when I had to copy-paste a lot of stuff, but... If I only have to do like 2, then it's okay. It's okay. Also, how you guys doing? tired is setting in. We shall march on. We got houses to do. I didn't want to do anything too energetic today because I was like, what if I get tired? Yeah, that looks good. Yep, all finished. I'm so used to games that, like, if you slightly mess up with a client once, they'll get mad at you. So this is kind of a nice, this is kind of a nice change. Like, as long as I have the 3 items they want, you can basically do whatever the hell you want. Like, as long as you have those 3 items, I don't think I would have to put anything else green and I think it would count. I'm not certain about that, though. Oh, it's very stylish. Yay! I learned a new emotion. Thought. Until this very moment, I have never had thoughts in my head. Did you know that? And hang on 1 second. Yeah. I still don't like how my iron supplements taste. I bear them because they really help me, but like, man, I really don't like the taste of them. They smell very bad. But they work. I still can't run out here? I should be able to run. No, I just want to check what the NPCs are up to because I always find this funny. Ah yes, the underwater hospital. If I just sit here much longer, they're not going to be able to call it a waiting room. They'll have to change its name to Temper Tantrum Room. From my magazine, it's not very cool to blow your nose in someone's dinner roll. Apparently it's cooler to blow your nose with toast instead. The hospital can never have too many vending machines. Oh, I'm almost done reading my book. What am I gonna do then? Suppose I can read it again. Pig one. Ooh, acte catchy, oh bear. Ah ha ha. Is there an animal named Shep here? Anyone? Shep? Come on, whoever Shep is. Oh, I was reading my own name. Dude, I'm so bored, Nightshade. You feeling okay, Lady Bruff? You need- Oh yeah! You know, Snake, it's great to see you again, Snake, because I know Snake, but like, I don't like the fact that Snake can get drugs. Like, is he even working here? That's what scares me, because I don't know. Also, do the sheep not wear any clothes? Are they just covered in wool? Excuse me while I just push these patients out of the way. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. And Rod? That's Rod, isn't it? Oh my god, it's all these... Patients are getting lazy. Rod is blocking the way, so I'm gonna have to move him. Excuse me. Can someone give me a scalpel? I used mine today to peel an apple. Totally bad idea, by the way. Why would you do that, Stitches? First chance I get, I'm totally busting out of here, dude. Well... Unfortunately, nothing too interesting happening in here today. But it is really nice to run into a bunch of old friends. I've had Rod in my playthroughs. I've had Snake in my playthroughs. I think that's one of the best things about playing this game is that you can see villagers you've seen before. I thought you were Kitty Cat. Just flex there and be bursting with town muscles, whatever those are. We call those tussles in the industry, I think. Whoever answers first gets a delicious piece of chocolate. Why isn't anyone raising their hands? Man, I hope the teacher doesn't call on me. It's not that I don't know the answer, it's just that I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. What's your favorite subject? Oh yeah? Mine? It's sort of obscure. I doubt you've heard of it. Sure. How is all this book learning going to help me with my singing career? I get even world famous idols need to know their math so they can count all their bells. No they don't, just get someone else to do it for you. My knowledge of finance is extremely low. Like, literally almost gone. Like, not even there. But I can still do my times tables, so you guys should be proud of me. Hi Toast, it's great to see you. Let's see what these guys are eating. I've also had Victoria on my playthroughs. And Yuka. Nobody likes Yuka. Actually, I don't think I had Yuka in my playthrough. I just read a playthrough where somebody had Yuka and she was an absolute, like, pain in the ass. Way spicier than usual today. Could I get some more water over here, please? Yum. Found a counterfeit bell once. Instead of a star, it had Tortimer's face stamped on it. Interesting. Better brush some tables before the next rush arrives. But hi Toast, it's great to see you! I wish I was bustling with energy today, but it's okay that I'm not. The ride still goes. There's Tina too! So many friends I know! I should probably double check their return policy before making a final decision. And Jeremiah, who I also... Huh, I always thought window shopping meant you had to buy new windows. Not true, apparently. Ooh, I don't have one of those yet, and if I do, I could always use another. You know, I wish I could redo this one, because the layout in here is so bad. Because you can barely get to anything. It's kind of a pain. Here, where's my replacement? I need you. My favorite soap opera's about to start. Got a blue one or a red one? Whoop. I like what we've got around here, but I mind more stuff. I don't know why you can't run in this game, though. Like, I want to be able to run free. There's even a hospital, so if something went wrong, like, I'd be fine. Just kidding, I don't trust any of these animals to save my life. Like, I really don't. I don't think any of these animals are qualified to save me. Mentally, you know, if I would bet my life on any of these animals, Dina, I think Dina could save me. Maybe not save me if I was, like, bleeding out, but Dina could save me emotionally. Because one time, One time in New Leaf, she came up to me and it's just like, Nisha, you're so sad. Like, here, we have to find something to make you feel better. And it was just the sweetest thing. I was just like, aww. Thanks for offering to help. Not very big. School, shop, office, restaurant, department store. Well, we already have a restaurant. I don't know. Just a shop, I guess. Sales floor. Yeah. I guess. Yummy. I'm just chilling playing some Backman Arkham Knight. Oh, is it good? Oh, and I accidentally moved this thing. What would you recommend? Well, we already have this one, I think. So we could do a flower shop. The good thing about shops is you can literally do anything you want. I mean, I guess it could be flowers, but like... It could be flowers, it could be clothes, I don't know. Like, this is kind of a ritzy looking one. But I also really like this one. But this one looks cool too. It's hard to say. But I don't mind this one too. I like them all, that's the issue. That one blends in a little bit too much. This wasn't... This is really difficult to choose. Like, this one blends in just a little bit too much. I'm putting too much thought into it. You could just go with the pink one. The pink one's kind of cute. Yeah, let's just go with the pink one. Looks great. I know you'll do great. Alright, so what we need is cash register and product display. We can work on that. We can do that. It doesn't say what it needs to be. It's almost too pink. That's not terrible. Did we get any? Okay, we do have new stuff. We do a beauty salon, makeup case, white brick wall. Yeah, we could do like a salon, maybe. Now, if it's a salon, usually like 3 chairs. Stack of clothes, a changing room, cash register. There's not really room for this, that's the issue. Nah, get rid of that. out of here. That is so that is so ugly, that's the problem. I don't really know if I'm feeling this pink either. I could try going for something weird and themed. That's always fun. We could do like a snow one. Like a winter wonderland. That looks better to me. We need like a desk. Merchandise table, basic display stand. Always good to have a changing room in here, although I think it'll be primarily like, I don't know, I kind of want to make it a salon. I think that would look nice. Merchandise table. Can I get a table that isn't hideous? Like, you'd think this would be easier said than done, but no. Full moon vanity. Why does that register look so bad? Now for the product display. Does that count as one of them? No, it doesn't. Put this over here. What does it count as a display? Neon sign. Because I want it to be like a salon, but I don't know if I put like clothes in here, do those count? Like say I put like 2 clothes, does that count? No, okay. Milk case, ice cream case, soda fountain, slushy machine. Gotta have something. Slushy machine, cash tray. Could also make it so they like have flowers. This one counts as 2 product displays for some reason. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it if it works. Like, I'm a fan of technicalities. We'll put some plants there. We'll put some plants there because technically they count, apparently. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is so deja vu. It's all good. bingo wheel, drafting table, public telephone. Oh yeah, we could probably put some snowflake stuff in here. Or some snowmen. Man, my words are really confused today. That's really unfortunate. Actually, maybe like... maybe take this and like... put like a waiting room back here? Although you really can only fit one fat chair back here. And you can't tell it's a snowman, so... this set might unfortunately not work too well. You can get Mr. Rossetti. We don't talk about Mr. Rossetti. Mr. Rossetti is like literally awful. Basically, if you're not familiar with Mr. Rossetti, essentially what happens is, like, if you forget to save, like, this mole, like, comes up to you and just, like, bitches at you for, like, 20 minutes. And if you keep doing it, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Basically, he just yells at you repeatedly, and it's just, like... it's also not particularly fair in situations where it's just, like, yeah, I understand, like, it's important to teach your kids to, like, save so you don't lose stuff, but, like... I don't know if that'll screw up what I'm doing, but it'll probably is fine. It's probably fine. It's most likely just fine. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else I can add in here. Could add like slushies. And the new stuff added. I hope there isn't an option for a salon that like I just don't know about. That would be really bad. I don't really like that full moon vanity. It's kind of ugly. Is there a better vanity? Yeah, the cabana vanity. How about that? Yeah. Although it looks terrible in here, so next! Next! The wrong one. Then put another, like... get another one of those tables. Then we could put, like... stack of clothes. Is there anything else we can put on there? We could put a dress on the table? Can we do that? Oh yeah, we can. Air conditioner, surveillance camera. Sushi menu, don't think we'll need that. Hospital TV also would be a weird choice here. Ooh, are there like snowy options for that? There's gotta be like at least one or two. Yeah. Wall stuff. course, that blends in way too well. Oh well. Blue Argyle. This place is very messy, but it's fine. It's Animal Crossing, so it's fine. Nothing has to be perfect. Keep selecting here, but that's not right. Bad me. Also, I just realized the paw print design. Wouldn't that be kind of weird for, like, animals to have? Because, like, that would be, like, the equivalent of, like, a design with, like, human feet on them. Which I think would be weird. The BB shirt. Maybe put a rug in here? A rug might look nice. If there's a rug that I can find that, like, will not look terrible. Are there any rugs that won't look terrible? I don't think so. I don't think any of these rugs will look good. I'll find maybe? That's not awful. If I can put it in a space where it looks okay, which I don't know if I can. That's not too bad right there. That's not awful. I think that's fine. It's mostly an open area, but like, people can get back here. Kind of difficult to get there, but that's fine. Actually, I guess I could move this part over one. Okay, cool. I don't like the, like, I found the issue with my other ones is that, it's just really easy to get stuck in them, so I like to, like, walk around a little bit. Look, you can see me. Maybe add something to the wall over here? Maybe add something, I don't know, like a wall-mounted TV. Yeah, put it behind there where nobody can see it! Nobody could see it there either, so... The exit sign... Nah, I guess we don't really have anything we could put in there. Yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. All finished! Ta-da! Really all done? Excellent, let's take a look. Shop. Oh, it's the employees. Sometimes it'll show... Every time, for some reason, every time I press escape on Citra, it, for some reason, moves the screen, which is really annoying. You guys can't see it, but like... I usually put my screen over the other screen, so that it doesn't confuse me. And good job today. Yay. We of course want to check this place as soon as possible when we, once they put me back at the office, I will leave and I will go back. And then she, of course, has to say, hey, you can go home. Like, what if I didn't save? What if I don't care? Okay, a lot of people around. But that doesn't necessarily mean anyone's in here. See? Okay. Looks like a pretty happening place. The snowman cashier will, Is it gonna be good today? I'm going for window shopping. Hey, here for a little trim? Ooh, give me a look that screams, yes, I'm fabulous! Can you do that, ridiculous? I think you should consider dyeing your hair a dynamic color like Colton. That's a great color. I cannot shove any of them out of the way, unfortunately. There's not a lot of window shopping to be done here, Roscoe, but like... maybe you'll find something, who's to say? Beautiful hair color called Colton? Is it like a shade of white? Also curious, if I... There's a lot of animals down here, like a crowd. They're going to build more stuff here, right? Otherwise this place is gonna be a ghost town. Do you think our town will get bigger soon? I wonder how much bigger this town will get. If I go in here immediately after, will the same people still be here, I wonder? Yes, okay. But they're in different spots. But the people sitting down are still the people sitting down, so that's interesting. Interesting, interesting. Also, wait a second, can I change any clothes? Can I change clothes? Go back in there. Can I change clothes? Can I just steal clothes off the wall? Can I do that? Can I do that? Is that something I can do? Well, I can't get to any of the clothes except for these. Actually, no, I can't. Well, that's too bad. You can't be a thief in this game, I guess, which is good. Because I wouldn't want to steal from any of these poor animals. I wonder if at some point you'll be able to go over there. I don't know if you will. Is there anyone up here? Oh, there's Lopez, who just walked up there. Nooks Holmes. Good job today, Nietzsche, as always. I've never seen Digby doing work a day in his life. I believe his purpose is probably just there to be decorative. Like, I never see him do anything. Like, ever. I never see him do anything. Bum, 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 bum. See if we can find an insane design to do. Boost the energy up in here. It's too quiet. I'd love to run a piano school. Stylish. Age of Chivalry. Age of Chivalry might be fun. To play around a ruin and a garden should do the trick. The Age of Chivalry. That might be kind of fun. I wonder if we're talking to handle all this development. Very high hopes for the sound. I think it's gonna be a really busy, vibrant place someday. Chivalry, I think. Here, from Nosum. Leave it to me. You know Colton is entitled because Colton is using French. A chateau. Just say a house, dude. Somewhere that's chivalrous. Do some locations get snow and some others don't? Do any of them get snow? Okay, some of them do. If you're like up in the mountains. I didn't realize there's bamboo over here. Could also put them in the desert if you wanted. Wow, that's kind of... That's a very, like, western house. Well, chivalry can literally be any season. How about this place? This house will go here? I can't wait to see it. A noble living space. Well, we'll definitely have to change the outside of that house because that's not very noble looking at all. Alright, let's see. What is that? Oh, it's a single rose, okay. What is that? Gorgeous bed, blue ringmaster, and a single rose. A gorgeous bed. It's very, like... It's very, like, Queen of Hearts-esque. I'm trying to see where it might look best. Like that, or... I don't know if it looks best from the side. Maybe it does. Maybe something like that? Firstly, let's see if there's a... There's this ugly stone wall that we've unlocked. The Age of Chivalry. Sand floor is probably, not what he's looking for. I don't really know what the other items in this set are gonna look like. A golf bag, a plate armor. Vacuum cleaner. Why is the vacuum cleaner also unlocked? That's kind of strange. I don't know, maybe making it look medieval? Medieval would make more sense with stone. But that doesn't look very good for the whole environment. Steel is definitely a no-go. The common wall, the wood paneling. Could do modern screen. Technically not everything has to be modern. Yeah, I think this might be the best it's gonna get. I don't think this set is gonna look that good. Just a hunch, I don't think it will. That's fine, that's fine. It's all about the customer. don't understand why the vacuum cleaner is also in this set. Vacuum cleaners are not very medieval, as far as I know. Yeah, golf also doesn't say chivalry. The thing is, it doesn't really say, what he means? A violet screen, maybe? This design is not gonna be one of my best because it's, when you think of the Age of Chivalry, you think of, like, knights. There's not a lot of stuff that, like, strikes me as knights, you know? Nope, not that one. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Now what I wanted to grab was this bad boy right here. The colors in this room were disgusting. I cannot get any of them to blend. No and no. I want to make this room look good. Cocoa dresser. Yeah. That looks a little bit better. Large bookshelf, green pantry, cocoa vanity. This guy seems like he would appreciate a good vanity. Ivy partition, fireplace. What a fireplace. Maybe not. There's not really a lot of room, and the fireplace would really have to go in a different spot. Okay, technically you don't have to put anything, like, in a spot you don't want to, but, like, you can get a vacuum cleaner. Not a lot of stuff is, like, knights, you know? Like, I thought I would have more medieval items it would give me. Unless the Age of Chivalry is not inherently medieval, it might be later. Let's look up, Age of... It was in medieval Europe, so I was correct. And some strange notifications, which I will ignore. Nothing concerning, it's just like, oh, here's... It basically recommends, it's just like, here's some news articles that, like, might interest you, which they never do. But, like... Yeah, this just doesn't... It just doesn't go. I'm thinking for Colton's, we want to go, like, minimal. Maybe not that big of a rug. Study rug medium? Yeah. Things that feel medieval though. Cause like, yeah, it gives me the knight, but that's not much. The teppanyaki grill is definitely not medieval. What is that? Oh, a tabletop game. Drafting table, medicine cabinet, medicine chest. This feels kind of medieval. Can I put anything on it? Oh yes, I can. I feel like this room is missing like a fancy looking chair. Ranch armchair is definitely not what I'm looking for. Is there anything besides the Rococo brown seats? Cabin armchair. Is there really not one? Nothing that looks like something a king would sit in, like a throne or something? No, I guess not. Then I guess I'll go for one that goes for minimal contrast. I mean, I guess the Rococo chair doesn't look too bad. Technically the podium is not supposed to have a chair though. So I may put a chair over here and just put the podium I don't know if animals can get in this little gap, though. I know you can, but I don't know if the animals can. And if they can, that's an issue. The layout of this room is all weird now. No, let's reverse it. Not that. Stay. Put this here and here. Yeah, that's good. That looks nice. And a single rose. Let's go outside. I wish that they'd given me more options for this one. Thin castle, thatched house. A castle makes the most sense to me. Brown tiled roof. We definitely need that doors. Kind of a big fall to drop them from. Picket fence. Matisse fence. With the ivy, I think would look nice. Castle or a large fortress? I think the castle looks better. I wish so much of that wasn't replaced by the gray, but I think it'll be fine. There's nothing really in the yard that says chivalry, but we'll add some pine trees. Because, you know, it adds something to look at. That's what we need. A little pine tree over here. Let's bring the little pine tree up front, actually, and put a big one in the back. Can't think of really anything else we would want out here. Guess I could look at... This isn't exactly medieval, but... I feel like maybe he would appreciate it. Water pump. Maybe just like a bistro table, yeah. Something frou-frou. I wish, one thing that I feel like they could have done a lot better with was allowing you to recolor things. I think that's one thing that this game desperately needed that they did not do. Because sometimes, like, it's just really hard to, sometimes it is just extremely hard to match colors. Although, I don't know if a lot of kids are gonna care about that. Odds are probably not. But I think games in general should have lots of color options, cause like, I've, like, ever since I was, like, little, I've enjoyed, like, pairing colors and whatnot, and I feel like I can't be the only one. No, that doesn't look good. I was gonna have, like, Knight's Guard in the door, but it just looks kind of weird. Could also put a mermaid statue out here. It's kind of weird. Daimyo's tray. Fancy doll. Nothing really in here. So you cannot use that. Add a New Year's hat and see if I can... Can I interact with this? No. I can just move it around. It was really nice that New Leaf added, added the option to, like, rearrange rooms like this. That was one of the best things, I think. Rare display rug. Oh, actually, this might look ugly, I'm not sure. About to find out. Maybe put a small one? Small rug. I want to see how this looks. If it's really ugly, I'll just forget it. Yeah, that's hideous. Yeah, that's hideous. Get rid of it. The one right there isn't too bad, but I'm gonna get rid of it anyway. Because I just don't like how it looks. Just add some more pine trees, I think. Yeah, I like how that looks. Yep, all finished. I think Colton is a smug personality, I think? I don't really know for sure, though. A noble living space. You know, it kind of sucks for the first few clients who just don't get backyards, you know? Everybody else gets a backyard, like, free of charge, but, like, this first few, it's just like, yeah, no, you just don't get it. I mean, I understand. I would imagine there's gotta be some way that you can, like, edit designs you already did? Yeah, this one looks good. What does he think? Keep your secret safe. You needed a new emotion, sleepy. That's not new. I'm unfortunately kind of checked out today. Like, my energy is lower than I wanted it to be. Thanks for working so late. Well, what do you want to do? Finish work for the day. Don't touch the power button. Continue with the game. Let's see what else we got. Firstly, though, I'm going to run off for a moment just to grab something. Hang tight, friends. Won't be long. is that audio so quiet? That's odd. Sorry for taking so long. Okay. I'm nice and cozy. Got something warm. We are back! Good morning, Dishi. Do your best today. Okay. Oh, I guess that's because I didn't press the button while I was gone. Whoops. There's Rod. Piratey hideout. Space where I can be myself. A crowd with a fun street fair. Oh, because he's inspired by takoyaki, probably. Which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. Now, a street fair sounds really fun to design. But I also like the idea of pirates, and I do like Rod, so... leave it to me. Let's do this. Well, if he's a pirate, then he's gonna want water. Or at least that's my logic. Now I could put him on a beach. There's actually several islands you can work with. Let's pick this one. Go get him, tiger! Also, yeah, sorry I'm so exhausted today. Unfortunately my anemia is kicking my ass right now. So, I'm extra sleepy. Can't seem... Ooh! Can splash in the waves. Oh, you can see an island in the back. It's several islands! Neat. Okay, well let's go in. Alright, what does he got? A whole ass cannon and a telescope. Okay. We can work with this. Alright. Well, hopefully it has some options. The stone wall it still says is new, but it's not. The sea view, which Rod actually has, and the ship deck, I think. Although, maybe putting something like that rather than the ship deck. Or just like... yeah, I think I like that better. I guess the cannon can be over here, like it doesn't have to be like in use. Alright, well let's see what piratey things we got. We got a keg, we got Kiki March, we got the ship compass. We definitely want this. No pirate ship is good without that. I don't really like the anchor, it doesn't really fit. Maybe we could put it outside. Put some barrels though, we need barrels for this. Put our pirate flag. Compass could be helpful. Put a compass over here. It'd be cool if there was like a pirate like couch. But there's not. Put like a pirate hat you could wear over here. Chairs. Zen chair, probably not. Pirates on the high seas probably would be... Well, I don't really know what they'd be sitting on, if anything. They'd probably be sitting on the floor, I guess. What's KK March? I was expecting something more nautical than KK March, but like... Wooden counter... Yeah, natural table in here would be good. Add the pirate hat to the table. You have Rod's picture. Let's add some other things. No, I don't like how that Rococo chair looks. And this table is way too big. Like, way too big. Like a rocking chair or something? Nah. There's not really a good set for this one, unfortunately. The Coco shelf doesn't look too bad, though. But it doesn't look too good either. Also, when I went downstairs and I smelled sugar, I swear I was just like, oh god, what if I'm having like a stroke? Turns out, she's baking. It smells like brown sugar, but it's actually regular sugar, apparently. She's making some coffee cake. Putting a fireplace, probably. Oh, actually. It would be better if that was like a treasure chest, but it's not. Not much we can do about that. What else can we do to make this piratey? Well, I could add some skeletons from the medical set. But I'm not really sure they're the best bet. Maybe he could steer it. Nah, that doesn't really work. Skeletons really only show up in some pirate films. Although I'm no expert on pirate films. Surfboard, skateboard rack. You could put that like on the top, but you can't. Anything besides those? Doesn't look like it. Painting set. The moon is not going to be something that would make sense here. It's no really like pirate-y food. This pirate food is kind of like whatever you can get, I'd imagine. Well, we have the fish grill. That doesn't seem... Now I want to look up pirate cuisine. think about it, honestly, I haven't really heard about it at all. They can't have had that many options, I figure. I would think it'd be a lot like cowboy food almost, like, but with like more fish, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, and we wanted to get the pirate hat for him back. Now, is there some kind of rug we could bring this together with? I feel like the only rug I ever use is the study rug, just because it works. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go outside. See if we can make this island look like there were pirates here. Small modern house. Can I make it look like almost like a ship? Is there a way, like, shape-wise? That almost makes it look like a ship. For something like... Actually, I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of piratey. I mean, there's no like pirate texture, so it's really just subjective. Also, none of these palm trees will grow coconuts, I've noticed, which is kind of weird. Because I think the ones in Animal Crossing always grow coconuts. I think. I could again be very wrong about that. Big coconut tree. Yeah. Put some palms behind your house. I don't really think there's any, I don't really think there's any things I need to put out here. But we'll add, like, the life preserve thing. I kind of prefer to put it, like, there instead of, like, out there. I would love to put it in the water, but I don't think you can. No, you can't. That's also not a... Well, I don't really like how that looks. Maybe a surfboard. Surfing is not very piratey, but... You are on the beach. Oops, sorry, Rod. I just realized his name is probably Rod because, like, fishing rod, like, nautical. That never occurred to me before. Yeah, I think I like that. How about that? Sure thing, bro. How does it look? I love being able to dance with them at the end. It's just like, yeah, we did a good job. Like, heck yeah, we did. Let's see if he enjoys his pirate hideout, even though I know he will. There's pretty much, you have to go out of your way to really do badly. I'm pretty sure, like, you could just almost do nothing if you really wanted. See, he likes a girl. He's doing his stretches. Well, what does he think of it? This place looks like it was put together by a real pro, which can only be good for my reputation. Yay. We're the emotion sadness! Let's see. Whee! Still can't do anything upstairs. Finish work for today. Continue with the game? Yes. Come on, Nishi, get out there and do your best today. School, office, restaurant, department store. This is several less choices. Well, we already have a school. And we already have a restaurant. I guess we can build an office. Oh, Eh. I don't know if you can go back and edit anything. Recording studio. Futuristic space. So I can surrender to the music. What does it mean to surrender to the music? No, I guess I understand, but it's just funny. I can make this work. Hey, your style is great. Don't let anyone otherwise accept me. Don't want anyone tell you otherwise except me. I know best. Check it. Like, hi, what can I do to make you even more gorgeous today, Sugar Cube? Yeah, well, just please let us know before you take home any styling products. That sounds like you got sued. Do you think the world of Animal Crossing has... I feel like it would technically have more animal testing, right? You would have to have more animal testing because, like, the animals are the only ones around. There's, like, almost no humans, so... I'm tempted to do the club one, but to be honest... She has been waiting for a really long time, so I think I'll let her. I cannot have that. Leave it to me. You'll only do yourself a favor, but thank you, Chipmunk. Yeah, whatever. Let's put her right in front of the train track. That's relaxing. No, just put her, like, I don't know. Relaxing enough. It doesn't really seem to matter too much. Is she getting a relaxing room? Let's see what she wants. Ooh. I like these pieces of furniture so far. Did we get anything else? Oh, that wallpaper is hideous! I know that wallpaper. I've never liked the Regal set particularly. I think it looks ugly. Although this doesn't really go with the classic set. Classic sofa, classic vanity. Yeah, we can make this work. This one won't be too bad. A Regal bed, a classic bed. It's just easier to do it through here when That's 2 bookcases. She probably won't mind too much. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. Much more stuff than I anticipated. We have the Regal lamp. What is that next to it? I hate that it slides over sometimes. A siphon. Like... Okay. It kinda looks like a bong, not gonna lie. To each his own. Give her a nice wall clock. With some things you unlock like a ton of things, and with others you unlock like 1 or 2 items. So it's always interesting to see which one it will be. I guess we'll keep the siphon? I really don't know what... How does that look? 1 over maybe? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Now once again adding the classic rug in here. It works every time just to like really nicely like divide up the room. Although with hers I think... I don't know if it necessarily will work in here though. See if I can find like a slightly different... There's not a lot of rug options if you haven't figured that out yet. Maybe red? That's... It's not great, but it's not terrible. What about this one? That's ugly. At least in this setting. I can think of a few things where that would look cute, but this isn't this place. Oof. That rug looks really gross. Green, maybe? Could green do it? That's interesting because I don't actually hate that. But I think it might be better without anything. Or just changing the floor, maybe? There's not really any great options. The red isn't bad. Nah. Yeah, add like a plant. And then maybe like some carnations. You can barely see the single rose, that's the issue. That little red carnations, yeah. Those almost look like roses, they're not, but... I could put some food up here. I guess those are in the food category. Which is not here, I don't know why I'm looking in there. God, where is it? Yeah, put like a glass teapot. I wish there was a rug that could really bring this place together, but there's not. It's the importance of rugs, I think. That's not too bad. The design is a little unorthodox, but... Oops, sorry, pecan. No, I think I'll go with that. I think that might be better than, I think it might be better than the alternatives. And then we just need to add some, like... classic sofa, classic table. Add some, like, azaleas. think I had her in like the very first Animal Crossing. My second time playing through, which I didn't really play much. This does make me want to go back to like regular Animal Crossing, and I think City Folk's really the only one that I didn't really play. Except for like the New Horizons, but like I don't have a Switch, so small eaved house. This brick actually looks pretty nice. Remember to stay hydrated, it's very important. I don't understand people who just don't get like thirsty. You can laugh at that all you want, but I'm talking about like literally thirsty. I really like water. Although I'm more sympathetic to when people don't really like water and then they're in an area where the water isn't very good. Cause that's a little bit different if you ask me. Like, I'm in an area where the water is pretty good, so. Is there anything we can put outside that she might like? Oh, flower beds maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe add some like oops, not here. Maybe gold too, I don't know. Yeah, that looks nice. And only some orange tulips, which... because there's no other orange flowers for some reason. So we can put some red tulips next to him. Yeah, I like that. It's not really any... It would be cool if there were like doorsteps or like paths you could put, but there's not. Yeah, I think I like this. Yep, all finished. That is great news. That is great news. Look on, a chill and relaxed room. I partially like that floor, but I also partially don't like it. Oh, she's reading. Look at her little squirrel tail, it's so cute. She's actually sitting on the bed and not sleeping, interesting. Didn't expect you to design me a house like that, but I'm very pleased with those rolls. It's bold, but it's also quaint. It's a perfect style combination. Yay, because that's actually what I was going for. Flourish. Something that was bold, but not too bold. Like, classic. Looks like it's closing time. Well, what do you want to do? I love it how they give you, like, your first, like, handbook page, and it's just like, here's something really obvious. You can pay for the rest of them if you want. Although they give you a bunch of free tokens, so it doesn't really matter. Get out there and do your best today! This is one series that I don't know if I will continue, although it is really fun. I may just do it off camera. Speaking of which, I want to add to the Discord an option which will polka dots, animal prints. So I want to open a little shop to sell clothes like that. Yummy, delectable apples. These are all very fun themes. But yeah, what I was gonna mention was, I'm gonna go to Bangles. Really wanted to leave it to me. But I was gonna say, on the Discord, I want to add, like, a channel where it, like, says, like, where you guys can actually vote what series you want to see, because, like, part of it is, like, what I want to play, but also part of it, it's always really nice to know. It's just like, oh, well, if the audience wants to see more of this, or doesn't want to see more of that, like, that's really helpful for me, and it's kind of a win-win for everyone. So I, most likely... Ooh, that's a... Yeah, let's do right there. That looks really nice. Go get him, tiger. That is a tiger, yes. So it's kind of a win-win if I set it up, because I definitely have a lot of series. I want to get back to more Potionomics, but that will require some more off-camera stuff. But I want to start up another series. And I'm not sure what that series would be, but I'd like for you guys to be able to, like, vote for it and be like, oh, well, I would like to see this or that. Alright. So an animal print theme shop. We can do that! A paw print wall. That's kind of cute. Is there a paw print floor? No. Let's see if we can find something. I'm not huge on the paw print, because it's... Well, I mean, it's not bad. It's a little bright, but it could work. So because this is technically a shop, and not a house, we're going to definitely need, and we will want more clothes. Is there any more animal print stuff? Okay, there... Well, animal print... See, is there any zebra print stuff? I quite like zebra print, so that's probably why I'm looking for it. And they're like... Ooh, cow bone. I don't think that one counts though. Though I always really like wearing that one myself. Yeah, you can get some zebra pants. Heck yeah, put those in there. Instead of the shoes, because they're really hard to see. Is there anything else? You can't get like a leopard print like dress or something, or a cow tee, tiger tee, leopard tee. Yeah, like maybe like cow print. A little table over here for a sewing machine. That's such a tiny table though, that will not do. I know it technically doesn't matter, but I like to think it's like, okay, if this were real life, like, we would need more space. Oops. Maybe not that much space, though. Is there more animal print stuff? What other stuff? Is that a rug? It is a giraffe print rug. Old sewing machine, sewing machine. Ooh, add a loom. No, I wouldn't mind some DJKK in here. See? You know, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. You're right. I was also thinking to myself, it's like, it's a little strange. Just a little. Is Bangle a psychopath? Yeah, they're, I think they're a tiger. I would assume because their name is Bangle that they'd be a Bengal tiger, but, I feel like if they asked me for something like animal skulls, it would be more concerning. Actually, I really don't like the natural wood set, but I think it works here. Cabin dresser, sloppy dresser. Classic desk. Yeah, and I want to add, like... Play some DJKK! But on a different stereo, because that one takes up too much space! Sloppy TV... Maybe a jukebox? Will the jukebox play it? No, the jukebox won't play it. I mean, I guess we could technically do tape deck, but like, why? Actually, don't mind this one. But the Astral CD player won't play it? Now, if I go in here... Oh, okay. Well, that explains why there's two of them. You can also just... No? I don't know why that one plays and that one doesn't. Because that one played music last time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's no longer playing DJ KK, which is a real shame. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm struggling to find animal print. There's also the Pop Bloom tea, but like, what's the point of that? Like, Bengal wants to sell animal print. Bengal wants to sell animal print. So Bengal can sell animal print, damn it. Now I'm curious, if I look up print. Oh yeah, there's not a lot. Large tiger print rug? I don't actually hate that, surprisingly. I'm gonna replace it with medium though. Actually, I kinda like the off-center look. Maybe not. Bengal shop. I don't really like that thing on the wall. Anything else we can put? Maybe like... Yeah, something like that. That's kind of cute. Croco candlestick, classic wall shelf. Can we add more prints? Yeah. I mean, if it's a clothing shop, then like... Right, I forgot I have to go into a wall specifically. I hope for a successful business for them. I don't think you can really see that this has tiger on it. Eh. I wish you could put the pink tiger print in literally anything else, but it looks like it only comes in a rug. Which might be okay, actually. Actually, Yeah, or it's leopard print. Excuse me. Actually, how would that look? Does it work? No, I think the other one looks better. Are there any, like, print hats? Besides the skull one? Which I'm quite fond of. I want to figure out how to dress up me is the real question. How do I dress up me? Like... Cowbone. And this is not technically clothes, but like... Can't put them on there, can I? Nah. And then we gotta do the outside. Now, would it be offensive for, like, a rabbit, per se, to do this? Like... That's what I wonder. It's like, so it's okay for, like, a tiger to, like, run tiger print, but, like, what if it... Cause, like, rabbit print doesn't... like, isn't a thing. Rabbits are culturally appropriating tigers. Sentence I didn't think I'd hear today. There's no patterns. Cardboard, though. The barbed wire technically looks the best, but it doesn't, like... It's not the friendliest thing, and if it's, like, a shop, per se... I guess the picket fence doesn't look too bad. We also put some, put another small palm tree by accident. So, like, bring the tropics to you. Now, truth be told, the fantasy racism in this game probably would go really hard. But it's more pleasant to imagine it not existing. But it would definitely be wild, that's for sure. Is there any way to do, like... Do we have, like, torches? Now, if I look up tiki, do we have tiki torches yet? Couldn't find anything. Torch. Nope. No torches, so things are gonna start spawning here at night. Wrapping, coat hanger. Hamster cage, book stands. I don't think I need to put garbage. Maybe I could put like the colors of animal print in like flowers? Maybe like... Yeah, that's kind of nice. Maybe put like a chair out here or something. I don't know, whenever I design these, I always think about, like, how it would be nice to have, like, an outdoor chair to sit on. Maybe that's, like, subliminal messaging saying that I want a chair outside to sit on? Maybe that's what it's about? I don't know. Sometimes you just want to get some sun, but you don't want to do much. A log, though. Logs could be pretty nice. Yeah. Not that one, this one. I like that. Your house is done. So done. Oh my gosh, let's see some of that Nietzsche magic. Yes, finally! Someone understands. Come see some Nietzsche magic. Bangle and animal prints showcase. I like it how some of them ask for shops instead of houses. I think it's like more interesting that way. Give me the worst angle of the house possible, but okay. It looks so bad from this angle, like... Okay, that's a little better, but like... I guess there's really nowhere to sit down. Except for outside. But, hey, I don't think about that, you know? What we see, the super stylist is from space. You learn a new emotion, worry. Every day I learn some more. He's like, make sure to save your game. The saddest moment I've ever had in Animal Crossing was, when Coco moved away. I tried to, like, reverse time and save her, but I couldn't do anything and I was, like, heartbroken. I never know how I should refer to my doctor. Do I say, hey doc, or hey vet? You know? Also a good question. Thank you for sneezing in my face. Animals love doing that. I hope it's not zoonotic, otherwise I might be in trouble. For all those kids at home, that's an animal disease that can spread to humans. Feeling a bit better, but it's not very savage to act happy about anything, so I'm acting aloof. Gotta try to keep my strength up, otherwise I might suffer some sort of relapse. Yeah, no thanks. I'm pretty tired of being sick, so I'd rather be well for a while. Alright then. There's no way I can fall asleep on a cold, lumpy hospital bed. Z. Just let me know when you're done with your paperwork. Yeah, so this is the room I always want to check, is just see if someone's getting surgery. Because the things they say in here is generally the best. Oh no, it's Tina! I've only performed this operation once before, so forgive me if I go a little slow. That patient can ask to renew his prescription for jelly beans. Fat chance, dude. Those are mine. Is Tina gonna die? Wish I was back home in my own bed. It's much more cozy. Hang in there, Tina! I won't let them take you! I won't let the Grim Reaper take Tina. Oh, no, there's no one over there anymore. You know, the only regret I have for that underwater hospital is the fact that I did not, you can't see anyone with the crab in the way. So I can finish all this, but I'm pretty excited about having it again as leftovers. It's delicious. Oh my tastiness, this food was worth the wait. It's a real challenge to chew slowly when the food tastes this good. So true. Today's specials are cream of something, something baked in something, and something else. I'm partial to something else, but the cream of something is also pretty good, Zoodlers. Or whatever he said. Have you tried the food yet? It's really quite good. Might as well go take it off the dinner's plate since we're solid for the foreseeable future. God, could you imagine someone just saying that as you go in a restaurant? Just like, yeah, you should just steal from people because we're always gonna be busy. Now, I've gone in the store the most and they don't usually say anything that interesting. That's Pee-wee! I like what I got around here, but I wouldn't mind more stuff, little dude. I wonder how much bigger this town will get. Ridiculous. I'm believing it's like bodybuilding. You start with the little and gain a lot. I didn't know the ones without homes hang out here. That kind of sucks because I don't think they're homeless in this game, but like they don't have anywhere else to go. Hey, here for a little trim? You really shouldn't let anyone tell you how you look, unless you read it in a magazine. Yes, because clearly that's going to be, This is his hair exercise regimen. Start by vigorous shampooing, drying, and combing. Anything good today? I'm just window shopping. Yeah, you can't actually talk to the people in the chairs, but I didn't know that. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, there's like one building that's down here. And another building here and here, so that's 3 more spots. Look how fresh and clean the air smells at this time of the year. What do you want to do? Finish work for the day. We'll go for a little bit longer. Continue with the game, continue. School, office, restaurant, department store. Well, we already have a restaurant, so I'm gonna do an office. I think it's doable. Let's pick a weird theme. I think one of my favorite things about Isabelle is the fact that, like, you can hear her, like, her bell. I think that's just really cute. I had a feeling the office would be here. Designed for the exterior. Well, they're all pretty office-like. This one's just boring. This one is okay. I kinda like this one. It looks very cool. Looks very sci-fi. Now let's start working on the interior. Yay. I know you'll do great. This is a big building too. And I've clicked on the wrong button. Great start! Yeah, we have, that's the waiting room wall. Office wall. But we could do a theme. I don't know what theme to do though. Super girly office, maybe. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Maybe a super girly office. Yeah. Make it like stupidly pink. Stone tile. Not too pink though. We want to be able to like. Contrast is important. If there's one thing you need to learn, it's that contrast is important. Not too much contrast though, it has to be colors that complement each other. This almost works. Oh, I could do a... Wait, no, I could do a beach... I could do like a... Or just a party themed... There's parties, there's like... Or the sloppy office? Basic wall, rice paddy, underwater, tropical vista, sea screw, yeah. Meh. Well, we don't want sand on the floor. That's for sure. We definitely don't want that either. I actually don't hate that too much, but like, imagine spilling something on that floor. Yeah, super girly office. Now, I should see what the requirements are. Oh wow, that's that's actually really good. Because that means I can do it out of literally anything, and that is great. Lovely table. Aren't those a little too low? I think those are a little too low. They need to be higher up. This is also a low table. Pastel low table. Office desk, editor's desk, office desk. Sloppy table, robo table. What's this one? Ringside table. Natural low table. We need a higher up table, that's the issue. Work table, lecture hall table, wrench. The regal tables. That, you know, that doesn't look very good. It just doesn't look very good. I need to think of something to do with this area. Maybe girly is not gonna cut it, you know? What if we did, like... Yeah, 5 tables, 5 chairs is the only thing. Or we could start with the other room. Let's start with the other room, see where that goes. Or I could just make it a boring office, but like, why would I do that? So for this one, you need 1 table and 6 chairs. Well, that's easy enough. Does this count as a table? It does. Fantastic. It counts. And 6 chairs, okay. Meeting room chair, folding chair, office chair, editor's chair. Man, I just can't think of anything like clever or creative for this one. I could maybe make it like... This is one idea. And I don't know if this will be any good. What if I try to make it like a fast food? Now technically... I love it how Isabel's always like surprised by like whatever shenanigans I'm doing. Yeah, the boss would be like here. There's a way to copy these, I just don't know what it is. Not that one. And because of the way I laid it out, I think I'm gonna have to put an extra one in here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is technically, yeah, could I make them in a kitchen? Exhibit partition. Rolling file cart. Time clock. Yeah, I can put a bunch of office stuff in here. I like the idea of there being a whiteboard, though. Not that thing. Drinking fountain, partition, a safe, a document stack. Let's see, let's go into yeah. Put a teppanyaki grill in here, that makes sense. If we put any like serious big desks, like I'm gonna put something in here that's like not office-y. Yeah, yeah, we can put stoves in here. The regular office workers will move in here and they'll be like, why the hell does our place have this stuff? And it's just like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. But I don't know, for this one I think I might just pick some of the stuff that, put like a water cooler or something, which is going to lag the game for unknown reasons. Black phone, editor's chair, mini lamp. We could put food on this one. No, I want to put food on it. Coffee would make too much sense. Let's put the hot plate. Yeah. Isabella's gonna be like, what are you doing? It's just like, don't worry about it. Display shelf, yeah, okay. Doesn't really make sense to be in here. This looks more like a barbecue joint, but I think it's fine. Or a pickle jar. This office is most definitely not fireproof, that's for certain. Whoops. Nah. Having something in the very center doesn't really... What if we put like a medium, like... Yeah. Looks great, and it's technically what she asked for. Technically. Technically it's what she asked for, so you know. I'm gonna put different food though. Excuse me. Nobody will be able to see the boss over the toaster. It's fine. It's fine. Isabella's gonna be like, so what's wrong with you anyway? It's like, oh, just something undiagnosed, don't worry about it. I just think it's more fun to do it this way. Now moving on to our, kind of a garish design, but maybe... No, that's the desert. Or I could put them in a field. I could put them in a field. But I think I'll just continue with the restaurant theme because it's funnier. Alright, so we need desks. We got all these types of desks that we could do. Cafeteria table. How many desks do we need? 5 tables, 5 chairs. Yeah, we can do that. And of course I'm gonna click on the wrong one. Yeah, maybe put it like that. Although, to be honest, I don't know if I'm digging these desks, even though I just put all of them down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna replace them with these. It's technically what they asked for. It's technically what they asked for. Although I wish there was like a bigger version of this one. Are those right? It is? Huh. It looks really off to me, but technically, I could just have 4 discs, quote unquote. Is this a dumb way to do it? Absolutely. Isabel's poor face as she watched me turn this office into like a fast food themed. Wait, aren't there like what's the like the special set? Oh my god, what about tropical fruit themed? No, I gotta do this. It must be done. It must be done. Is the kiwi a chair? It is a stool. Okay. Does the stool count? Yeah, forget what I was doing earlier. Tropical fruit theme it is. Is there enough tropical fruit stuff? This tropical fruit is they're just too small. That's the problem with all of this. It's too small. Unless we do a bunch of watermelon tables, in which case I think it will work. Isabella's probably just mentally scratching her head like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Don't worry about it, Isabel. I can make it work. This person gets a tangerine share. Is there only the tangerine chair? There's the tangerine. This person gets a kiwi stool. I'm gonna move this out here a little bit so they can sit better. Nah, you know what? I kinda like the kiwi stools better. Realistically, if I worked in this office, I probably would hate it. Because stools are usually, if you're working in an office, you're probably gonna work there, like, I'm sorry for dropping that because that's really loud. If you're working in an office, I figure you're probably sitting for long periods of time, and if you have the Kiwi back stools, you have no back support at all. It's like, haha, you thought I was gonna use the office set? You're wrong. But Isabel was the one who hires me for this project, so it's on her at this point, not me. It's like, oh yeah, where do you work? It's like, I work at the fruit department. It's like, okay. Kinda like the idea of palm trees being everywhere. I think it adds to the overall aesthetic, personally. Put another palm tree this way. Yes. Now I do have to add some office stuff to make it so that it... Actually, why would I need a typewriter? Why would you need a typewriter? Can't really put anything on this one, so... There's a server... There are computer desks, but they're... Oh, we can actually put the copy machine here. Okay. Office phones over here. File cabinet large, file cabinet small. Yeah, like there are computer desks that you can use, but like... There's only like typewriters? I thought the computers would be separate, and I was wrong. Technically... Are there no separate computers? Are there no separate computers? No, there aren't! Well, this is awkward. Yeah, it's better to have them working at Kiwi tables. Have them doing paperwork or something, I don't know. I need to make them look like they're doing something. One file card. Do I have any room for that? I don't think I really do. Exhibit partition. The fruit-themed office has some challenges, it seems. Who would have ever Wait, I could have them studying fruit! I'm a genius, of course. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. They need to be studying fruit. It's a fruit research lab or something. You'd probably really get sick of the smell of fruit if you were working in this office, like, really fast. Although this is all just fruit themed. I'm gonna get rid of that basket of cherries because they just look bad. They could be studying fruit. Of course, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I could probably add... No, I had the right idea. Actually, what about the giraffe print rug? What if we put a large giraffe print rug? How bad does this look? Surprisingly, I don't hate it, and I think I will keep it. Even though it's kind of painful to look at. We don't really have a good place for this rolling file cart. I don't have enough chairs? Okay, we'll add another kiwi. Well, we have enough tables. Oh, because the one over there counts. Okay. We will add a kiwi. It's the most important fruit. I'm gonna put the second chair here because there's more room. I'm sure Isabel is questioning why she hired me, but it's fine. Actually, why not, instead of that, why not the hibiscus one? Yeah, that looks nice. Other things I can put. I think the garlands are okay if you like put them in the back enough, but well, I think it's done. All finished. Excellent, let's take a look. The fruit office. Office, quote unquote, and then shows you something that looks nothing like an office. There's a printer though. I don't know what they use it for, but everybody just looks like they're just eating fruit. It's important. It's the fruit study. I don't know what sort of company will take over, but I'm sure it will do wonders for the local job market. The fact that Isabel doesn't know what kind of company will take it over, it's just like, well, that's not encouraging. No, I need to see if anyone's in the fruit office. You should be able to run out here. Well, the lights are on. looks like an office, alright. Do you know how many times I've won Employee of the Month? Well, at the moment, 0. Maybe because I'm standing here chatting instead of working. Yeah. Can't wait to show my boss a new proposal. I think it'll really turn things around. Oh, I might have made him impossible to get to. Why's my boss giving me a raise yet? Everyone knows I'm clearly worth every bell and more. That's why this company will go under eventually. Not paying enough is bad business practice. Yuka, you should get fired. I hope you get fired. Hope you get fired, Yuka. Proposal is so boring. Maybe I should write it. It is a graphic novel, words and pictures. Can I talk to this penguin? Oh, I guess not. Is there a boss in here? That is Carmen! Yes, you're totally right about that, Nugget. How did I get myself roped into Fatico's project in the first place? I knew it was Carmen. You think a meeting called How to Hold a Productive Meeting would be over quicker. Personally, I don't think we should have to hold this How to Hold a Productive Meeting. I want to call it Better Means Bigger Bonuses. That'd really get folks to pay attention. If you refer to your notes, you'll see my fabulous my future husband, la-di-da. Now on to my things regarding how to stay productive. I'm sure this business will do just fine. I'm not sure what kind of business it is. Now I can talk to the penguin. Yep, everything seems to be in order here. This document is going to make all the difference. I mean, if I don't supply my workers with my birthday wish list, how will they know what to get me? This office is doomed. Like, hi, what can I do to make you more gorgeous? The more I hang out, the more stuff I want to get. Ooh, I hope that dreamy cucumber melon moisturizer in stock. It's the best feathers. It's going to turn out amazing. Just wait until you see things how things look when I'm done. Nobody works the checking stand because I put a snowman in front of it. So... Let's see the takoyaki guy again. Okay. Finish work for today. I think I'll do one more thing. Touch the power button. Continue with the game? Continue. You should get out there and do your best today. Do your best, Beam. A tea shop, exotic resort, the beach. What my besties and throw a Halloween party. Well, that one definitely is gonna be cooler than anything else I find, but I'm gonna check around just to see. Although, you know, I'll check the office again just to see. I don't think there'll really be any interesting flavor text here, but you never know. Secret? The second one I've been looking for the past hour is my grocery list. Don't tell anyone. I'm trying to look busy. La-di-da, la-di-da. Just another day at the office. Not thinking about leaving early. I always wanted to have one of those water cooler conventions, but whenever I get near a water cooler, I can only think about how thirsty I am. This proposal, yeah, okay. That's it, I'm gonna walk up to my boss and really tell her like it is. And it is fine, which is why I should get back to work. It'd be cool if you could customize doors. We can all totally like quadruple our efficiency just by doing this one little thing, Sugar Cube. What? I wasn't sleepy, I was thinking with my eyes closed. Remember, this is a... okay. This is not a requirement in place nobody be productive. I don't know how much more of this meeting I can take. I don't believe we have an hour left of this. Yeah, nothing really particularly too interesting. You guys aren't even doing like office paperwork. You're just talking about fruit from the look of it. But you want to throw a Halloween party. Do you need somebody else? I would love. I wanna build you a Halloween themed house so bad. Like, that is right up my alley. Too bad I couldn't do a Halloween like themed hospital. That would be really that'd be really fucked up. It's our clients' needs. Well, you wanna have a Halloween party? In the snowy mountains? Mountains in the fall. Go get him, tiger. Oh my god, your door is so cute. Okay, that's adorable. Adorable. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, I think the door is really cute though. Alright, you better have some good stuff in here. Candelabra, great. Spooky looking table. Alright, let's make it happen. Okay, the pumpkin set. What's a spooky clothing? There's not that much that it gives you, which is a little too bad, but that's fine. Spooky wall, spooky rug. You can get orange tulips. Well, firstly, I'm not huge on this. I feel like we could get something else that would look pretty good. Where's the dungeon one? I think it's at the very end. This one, maybe? It doesn't really look that good, maybe. I wish there was something else that was dark enough like this. Maybe I should put like a brighter floor? I'm trying to make something look good, but I don't know if, I don't know if that's gonna be possible. So, you know what, it's not a good color, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought, so there's that. Well, you want to hold a Halloween party. We can do that. There's a pumpkin on this. There's a jack-o'-lantern face, really. But you can't actually see that. I was hoping there'd be even more spooky items. It looks like there's kind of a limited amount, but that's okay. We do have gravestones, though. Which I guess I can put in the yard? See, what else can we put? A tart, a popcorn. Yeah, put like a tart. It's not a Halloween party without good food. Spice rack. Maybe a popcorn machine too. That's fun. Rude. I was about to say everybody likes popcorn, but I actually don't really like popcorn that much. I don't have anything against it, I'm not huge into it. I wish there were more spooky things you could have. We already have that. I'm guessing the pumpkin set is probably in the special one. Yeah, here we go. Spooky dresser, spooky sofa, wardrobe, spooky vanity. Do we have any, like, scary looking plants? Besides the orange tulips, which are not really that scary. Another piece of candy, maybe? These are for outdoors. We could put the moon in here. But it doesn't really fit. It does not really fit, which is a little bit too bad. There's gotta be more items. Gotta be more items we could use for spooky stuff besides the hospital items. Which we can definitely look at. I don't know how well those... I mean, aside from the skeletons. We are definitely adding skeletons, like, there's no... Yes, add a skeleton there. These are golf clubs, guitars, a mermaid statue, the lucky cats. There's also a dresser, but I don't know. We got a vanity in here? I was hoping there would be more things you could put in here. Kinda sad there isn't. Ooh, but there are wall lamps. Those are really cute. I think I had those in my actual Animal Crossing house before. If I remember correctly, they're kind of a pain to, like, make look amazing, but it's fine. Maybe add, like, a pirate flag. Eh. Pirate flag kind of throws it off. Maybe not a spooky rug, because it's too much of the same. Yeah, that's not too bad. I feel bad just putting them on the ground like this, but like... Although this one just looks like decor right here. This doesn't look too bad. And I think I like her house the way it is, unironically. Alright, it looks better when it's a proper Ute house. It's... Ooh, what is that? Gray brick fronts. Of course we want our tombstones. Oh, actually, wait a sec. There is more stuff I should have put inside. But there wasn't that much room inside, to be fair. Hang on, I gotta go back inside. I didn't realize there's some really good ones in here that I miss. Such as the creepy crystal. But more importantly, I want to put a coffin in here. Maybe like right next to her bed? Maybe it's a little messed up, but that's fine. And then the witch's brew, yeah. Because I completely missed those and like they look really cool. I think I can probably add this thing though. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, you get to look at that creepy guy as you eat the pie. And a good old grandfather clock. Ooh, it looks cool. There is no good place for it. So maybe put it, if I put it over here. You can't really see that it has jaws, though. Actually, one thing I could do... Is there an option? I wish I could write these in, but I can't. It should be in here. Yeah. Your boss on March swinging lullaby. Yeah, she had it on Rockin' KK. It's not my best design, but it's not terrible. Actually, one thing I could maybe do that would make it look a lot better is if I were to move this over here. Maybe that here. Maybe put like... Can I put another Halloween thing on the ground? You can't really see her that well unless it's like that, but it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I want to add more of these little pumpkins on the ground because they look like a pumpkin patch. Anything more we can put? Oh, a bare tree, perfect. Because she's also a bear. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Okay, it's not that funny. This, I think, looks good though. Or at least it looks as good as it's gonna get. I like how this looks. Yep, all done, you. Sweet dude, I can't wait to check it all out. The Halloween set is just okay. I was hoping that it would unlock way more creepy stuff. It seems like there's not that much, unfortunately. Too bad Tammylicious wasn't here to see. Oh well. Alright, I want to see her using her stuff. Nice! I like that. Actually, I haven't seen any of them do that yet, so I like that. She's having fun. Good for her. Yeah! Turns out, really big fan of the music. Now that I've such a nice house, I hope I don't become one of those overprotective weirdos. Be like, oh no, don't touch that, it's so precious. Not likely. You learned a new emotion, disagreement. I see, okay. You're saving, don't turn off the power. Finished the work for today. No, I'll keep working. It's like, what to work on what? It's like there's nothing to work on. Well, I think that's all for now. Because I am feeling pretty tired myself. Okay. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Friday. It could be more Amori, it could be something completely new. I want to add something new to my lineup, something exciting. It could potentially be, what is it? It could be potentially Potionomics, but I want to add something else in my lineup, because I feel like there's something is needed, like something with a lot of punch, you know? This may be the last episode of Happy Home Designer on here, that unless requested otherwise. I'm not 100% sure what we are going to do on Friday, but I will I will look through the things I have in storage and see if we can start up like a new series, because I think that would be a lot of fun. But, quiet, relaxing day. Thanks for spending some time with me, thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, I think that's everything for now.
Bye-bye, Johnny. Bye.
I'm waving, you can't see it, but I'm waving. One day you'll be able to see me wave.
Bye-bye, Johnny. Bye.
It just didn't feel right to end it before that note, you know?
Anyway, bye-bye.